Hello everyone. This is Shelven from Phala Network, and I'm sorry that our guest he still has some network issues, I think. So I will first take the time to introduce the Phala Network, our Phat contract, and the Web3 analytics project, which is meant to be introduced today. So let's see whether he can join us or not. So. In case you are new here, I will first introduce Phala Network. Actually, Phala Network it began as a privacy-related project, but now we focus on more general purpose privacy-related computing. So now actually we try to construct a Web3 based decentralized computing cloud for all the Web3 project to use. And actually we have successfully launched on the Kusama as a parachain, and also just recently we have won the auction in the Polkadot. So we will soon be. Oh, I think he will join us soon. Okay, and now I think we will soon be available on chain as the Polkadot parachain. So also, I will introduce our Phat contract. The Phat contract is the programming model of the Phala network, and its performance is very suitable for performance related and computations, and it's privacy preserving, just as our Phala network. So it's very also I think it has very unique features with which that you can send an HTTP request in your Phat contract, so you are able to utilize all the existing Web2 and Web3 services with your smart contract. So this makes Phat contract a very I think suitable choice for the many applications which has never been implemented on the Web3 on the blockchain before. So actually, Web3 analytics is
Hello
the first
everyone.
commercial application using Phat contract. Hello, Danny.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but I cannot see you.
Okay, but I don't mute my video.
Excuse me?
I think I can see myself, but and I can see you too, but I can hear you.
Okay, great. So I think we can just talk and you can see Danny. Oh, so it's maybe my network issues. I think it's okay. So I have just introduced the Phat contract and the Phala network to everyone, and I think the following we will introduce the Web3 analytics, our topics today. Okay, so I think let me finish first, and I will introduce Danny to all of you. And I have just sent the link to our hackathon, which is ongoing, and in the Amsterdam dot. Currently, it will last for 6 weeks. So everyone you are very welcome to join our hackathon and to try the Phat contract and see what it can do by yourself. So if you have any question, just to use the ask a question button at the bottom. So now since we have Danny here, why not we ask Danny to introduce himself to all of you. Danny, please.
Hey everyone, Danny here. I'm the founder of Web3 Analytics, and I worked at Binance and Tencent before. I'm glad to talk with Shelven.
Yes, hello everyone.
Hello everyone.
Okay, so if you are a very early follower of Phala network, you should I think you should learn the Web3 analytics before. But I will explain that the current Web3 analytics is a brand new project and a standalone project which using our brand new Phat contract. So why not? Why let's just ask Danny to introduce the Web3 analytics for us, please.
Yeah, I'm glad to do this. Web3 Analytics is the first one-stop Web3 data service center, and it is designed for the next generation internet Web3, and it was used for data validation, production, and analysis, trading, and data support for other Web3 applications. And also, Web3 is a Web3 Foundation grants program.
Okay. So, what about the use case of the Web3 analytics project?
Yeah, I think firstly, analysis can use our tools to create analytics for two uses. They can check out, do some research about the projects they like. Besides, they can also share their analytics to other users. And secondly, I think the users who are not good at data analysis can use our zero code tools to analyze on-chain data without SQL. And also, they can focus on analytics created by professional analysis I mentioned before as duplicates so that they can learn how to analyze the data. And so everyone can analyze data on chain and they can support their decision for investing what project they like.
Okay. So you talk about the zero code tools. So this means even if for example, if I'm not a programmer, I'm just a data analysis, or I'm just a commercial related guy, financial related guy, I can also use your tools.
Yes. If you are not good at coding and you cannot use SQL, you can also use our tools by click some functions to analyze the data on chain, and we will provide the database of Ethereum, maybe Avalanche and near next version, so you can just do research and create analytics by yourself.
Okay, great. So, what about the current progress of your project? Do you have some, I think, a demo code or something to share?
Yeah, we have a video of our demo, and I can share to you. Wait a minute, I can share my screen. Okay, wait a minute. So can you see my screen of this video?
Oh, it's low. Oh, okay. I can see it's on the YouTube. And yes,
okay.
Please.
Okay, I will. Okay.
Let me give you a quick product demo of Web3 analytics.
So you can also hear the video, the audio of this video, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me continue.
First, you can connect to Web3 analytics with your wallet extension. It could be Polkadot or MetaMask. For this demo, I'm using Polkadot. And now it's connected. So if you have any data you would like to sell or rent out, you can just upload your data here. Your data will be securely stored on Aviv network. We are also exploring other options such as subspace. And actually, before your data is stored on Aviv, it's going to be privately encrypted by Phala network. Once it's encrypted, then it will be uploaded to Aviv. Now the upload is complete, and you should receive an NFT in your wallet to represent the ownership. And you can see the file just uploaded here. And if you decided to sell or rent it out, you just click on sell here. And you can add some text to help others to find it easily. Then just publish. And now your data is in the data market. Now let me switch to another wallet and try to rent this data. Now I'm in another wallet, and I can go back to the market and find the data I just uploaded and start to rent it out. And I can, for example, I select to rent the data for 2 days. And under my files, you can see the data you just rent. And because Look3A and OpenSea is quite popular right now, so I'm trying to analyze to compare the metrics of these two platforms. So just click on analysis. And here it brings you to our analytics dashboard. So I'm trying to see the volume of these two platforms, as well as the number of users. So I just select the, do the filters, select the options accordingly. I don't need to write SQL here. And here I'm choosing the platform. And here again, OpenSea and looks rare. And now we should be ready to do the visualization. So here is a simple visualization of the data which is selected, and we can do some customization to make it more appealing.
Wow.
For example, we want to see the volume in bars. And then add the number of users here. So the blue color here represents looks rare. And then orange color represents OpenSea. So from the simple chart we just created here, we can see that actually OpenSea didn't lose any users or volume to looks rare. Their volume and the number of users stayed quite stable during the whole time. While for looks rare, even their volume is growing rapidly, but they don't really get growth in the number of users. So probably we can conclude that looks rare didn't really have adoption. They didn't really steal users from OpenSea, and their volume growth is mainly driven by the trade mining. So here's a simple analysis. We can then save this data again and publish it to the data market, so others will be able to use it.
So this is a demo we did on February, and so I will pass the link of this demo video.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. And for now, we will launch a version next month. As you can see that in our demo, if you are we will major focus on the creators.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you are normal users, you will you want to see the chart and dashboard and the data. You can directly use. So on next version in May, you can see the data and the chart created by us and other creators. And so also in the demo video, you will use your own data or the data you rent. But in the next version, in May, we will provide the data on-chain data of Ethereum, and we will continue to expand the enrich the data and expand the chains such as Near and Avalanche in next few months. Yeah.
Okay. First, I would say it seems very good and very easy to use. And if you have published it, I will be very glad to use it. And for now, it seems, for example, what kind of the input data do you support? For example, I see in the demo you just used the CSV, and is it possible to import some, I think I would say some complex data like a SQL database?
Yeah. Yes. And there are several data we supported. If you are data that is a number format, you can use it. No matter CSV or Excel or database, you can use it directly by our tools. And we will provide more formats we supported, such as maybe you can use our tools to analyze words in the future, so you can know what is hot on Mirror or on Twitter in last week or last month. So you can track the hot token or hot project, the crypto community yes.
Okay, and from introduction, I have learned that you use Phat contract as a middleware to do the encryption, the decryption job for your data, right?
Yes. We use Phat contract to make our data is security, and it can be it can make the ownership be the creators. Yes.
Okay, so I have a question. For example, you can do the encryption after you have upload your data. So even if the decentralized storage service, it cannot pick at my data. But if I try to lease it to someone, and this means these people he need to use my data to do some analysis jobs. So how can we prevent him to pick at my data set, or how we ensure that he can only use it for some specific purpose?
For this question, I think there will be three access of your data. The first access is he can see your data, right? And the second access is that he can fork your index of your data. So if you share your index to others, or maybe you need some conditions to make someone else use your data, such as they pay you or they subscribe you, so they can use your index. And so in this situation, they can use your index to make their own data, and they can use your index to maybe they can just edit your index to make their own needs. But it only in the situation that you access them to do this. Yes. So if you are not publish your if you don't publish your index to others, they cannot use your index. So they can only use your chart. Yes.
Okay, great. So sorry for asking about some technical related questions, I think. And now I think I can ask some high-level questions. And if any audience, you have the question, you can just post it here. And I think, for example, I think there are many data analysis tools currently. And I think Web3 Analytics is not the only one which can do the data analysis job. So my question is, what do you think makes you unique, and or what's the difference between your tools and the other existing analyze tools?
Yeah, good questions. And I think there may be three aspects we can be different or unique. The firstly, zero code tools. This means you can query or analyze data without coding. So Web3 Analytics wraps the cycle into visual UI graphics. You can query and process data, turn results into graphical charts, and even construct an analytics dashboard with a few clicks. Just I showed you before in our Amity video. And secondly, it's ownership. I think you can own anything you create, including dashboards, reports, and data. So ownership digitally certified with NFTs in your wallet by the supported by Phat contract of Phala network. And thirdly, DataFi. The data is scored accordingly by who uses it and the number of references. So maybe SPF use your data, so you can get get a lot of score. And if someone who are not active on blockchain, its address can only bring you a very poor score. So, and token incentives are given to users who provide the data according to their scores. So in the process of data being processed several times, the corresponding revenue, revenue of the data itself and the token incentive is fairly distributed according to the respective contribution scores. So if you create more and your data is a high quality, and it be called by many other users, so you can get more token. Yes, I think these three aspects make us unique compared to others.
Okay, so you are talking about tokens. So what about the token utility? Just to incentive people to upload a good data, or incentive them to write some very good data analysis logic.
Yeah, and also our platform will be governed by a DAO, and so most of the platform revenue will be directly to the trader and measured by the DAO. And besides, you can get some platform benefits by on the tokens. For example, you can get more data query resources and parallel queens and so on by holding a token. Yes.
Great. Okay. So I think yes, you have made very good introduction of your project, and I think for now I have no more questions about your project. And so let's see whether our audience have some questions about it. If you have one, you can just post it right now.
Okay, and other questions, guys?
Okay, so seems that there is no questions, and first I thank you, Danny, for coming these days, and also I think.
Why did you choose Phat contract? Okay, I think Phat contract is really cool for our project. For it can mix ownership by presented by NFT, and it can only use a little face. Yes, and because and I think it can have a very good it's a good construction on the cost chain because of Polkadot. So we choose this solutions of Phat contract. Yes.
Great. Thanks, Rui, for your questions. And I think, yes, you have utilized the important feature of Phat contract that the data in it is encrypted. So this means you can safely delegate your data to the other server without the worry about leakage and other I think dangerous of your data. So yes, good. I think as I have introduced, the Web3 analytics is the first commercial application which using our Phat contract, and I think it will not be the last. I think there should be more application in the future which utilize Phat contract to do such kind of interesting things. And thanks, Danny, again for coming today. And I think this is all for our today's talk.
Okay, and thanks for inviting me to this talk. And we will share our beta version next month. And yeah, and we are welcome to creators, analysis, to join us to make charts and dashboards to the whole blockchain industry. Yeah.
Sure. We are very looking forward to your release next month. Yes, and I will use it, I promise.
Okay, cool.
So bye everyone. Have a good day.
Okay, bye everyone.